Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. The Northern Arizona Wranglers fall to the Duke City Gladiators by the score of 47-40. James Poovey coming to you live here on the Northern Arizona Wranglers YouTube channel. There you see the play-by-play voice of the Duke City Gladiators, Mr. Sebastian Knoll, interviewing some coaches on the field there. It was a tough physical battle tonight, and the Wranglers unfortunately coming out on the losing end of things. We'll go over some post-game stats and some other information here in just a bit. Let's take a short commercial timeout, and when we return, we'll recap some stats from this evening and then take a look at some other action around the IFL tonight before we sign off for the evening. Once again, the Wranglers losing tonight to the Duke City Gladiators by the final score of 47-40 in what was a hard, physical, slobber knocker type of game. And we'll talk about it more here in just a minute. Stay with us here on the Northern Arizona Wranglers YouTube channel. We will be right back.
That's funny. Desert Schools changed their name.
Yeah, now it's Desert Financial.
Alice Cooper! Wait, what are you doing here?
I'm telling everyone, school's out.
For summer?
Forever.
Whoa! Whoa! Dude, put your card in.
You got a voice, Molly. Use it. Do it for the phone.
Let's do it for the phone. They do so much for you. When they're out there all alone, there's something we can do. T-Mobile, look at these maps, they don't lie. And faster speed nationwide. Let's do it for the phone.
There's a little piece of magic in the heart of the Verde Valley, where adventure is encouraged. Whether you're whining and dining, rocking and rolling, or pushing and pulling, it's your adventure. Play however you choose.
We welcome you back here on the Northern Arizona Wranglers post-game show. You take a look at some finals around the IFL this week. The Storm getting the win over the Iowa Barnstormers, 77-26. Green Bay taking care of business. Quad City getting the win behind a outstanding performance once again by Kevin Rudd, 63-56. As we're taking a look at the brand new Inside the IFL channel here on the Wranglers post-game show. A new thing they started here just about a week or so ago, I believe, or maybe this might be the first weekend of the Inside the IFL, and a really good stuff right here. They're doing a red zone type concept, which is it's fantastic idea. I'm actually getting ready to do the same sort of thing here in the state of Arizona for high school football this coming fall. It'll be on the Epic Sports Network, so that'll be shameless plug number one right here on the post-game show. But make sure and check that out. It's Epic Sports Network on YouTube, and we're going to do something similar here to what the IFL is doing, taking the live all around the live game coverage, and then giving you a peek inside all the action that's happening now around the league. So we'll stay tuned to this here for just another moment. Once again, the Wranglers falling, unfortunately, tonight to the Duke City Gladiators by the score of 47-40. We'll go full screen on that and go over some stats from tonight's ball game right quick. Garrett Kettle was 19 of 26 with 3 interceptions, 73% completion percentage, and he threw for 117 yards and 2 touchdowns. But he was sacked 3 times. I mentioned it earlier, a physical ball game tonight for the Wranglers. And those Duke City Gladiators, they almost had somebody coming up that A-gap on every single play, it seemed like. In the receiving department tonight for the Wranglers, Glenn Gibbons led the way with 10 receptions for 43 yards. No touchdowns for GG tonight. Ramad Jakia Bowman with 2 receptions for 28 yards and 2 touchdowns, the only receiver to get in the end zone tonight for the Wranglers. In the rushing department, Ramad Jockey Bowman also leading the way there with 2 rushing attempts for a 20-yard net gain. And Garrett Kettle also ran for 19 yards as well this evening. Glenn Gibbons Jr. also with 7 yards on the ground. And it was just a struggle all night for the Wranglers. They got it within 7 there late in the ball game, but as we all well know, when you're trading blows with a ball club like the Duke City Gladiators, you just keep going back and forth. Something's going to eventually give, and the Gladiators were the ones that had the football last that time, and they were the ones able to come out with the victory and a miraculous play there at the end. So once again, our Wranglers falling to the Duke City Gladiators tonight by the final score of 47-40. The Wranglers now falling to 5-3 on the season. And now they will host, we'll be back inside the Findlay Toyota Center next Saturday night as we host the Arizona Rattlers, who we lost to last week. So we'll see if we can get back in that win column and get things back on track. We'll also have another edition of the Northern Arizona Wranglers Roundup coming your way live this Monday night on Memorial Day evening. So make plans to join us out at Rosa's Pizzeria right there in beautiful Prescott Valley. Ed Cole and I will have the show for you live at 6 p.m. Come on out, bring some friends, maybe grill out early on Memorial Day, get some of that done earlier in the day, and then come out and have some dinner with us, have some wonderful pizza and other Italian specialties there at Rosa's Pizzeria right there in Prescott Valley. Once again, the Wranglers getting suffering a road loss tonight against the Duke City Gladiators in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. They will head back and go back to the drawing board and look forward to hosting those Arizona Rattlers next Saturday night inside the Findlay Toyota Center. For my broadcast partner, Ed Cole, I'm James Poovey. Say so long. And once again, I encourage you to go on over there and check out the Inside the IFL Live channel that's available on the Indoor Football League YouTube channel. Great stuff right there. And shout out to Commissioner Tryon and all the wonderful things the league is trying to do this year to really increase coverage for fans. So thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend. And we will see you on Monday night out there at Rosa's Pizzeria. It looks like Lisa wants to go over a few stats again, so we can absolutely do that here, Lisa. Let's get back over to the offensive side of the football for the Wranglers. Garrett Kettle had a QBR tonight of 113.2. He was 19 of 26 with 3 interceptions, threw for 117 yards. Glenn Gibbons Jr. led the way in the receiving department. He had 10 receptions for 43 yards. No touchdowns for GG tonight. Rashad Jockey Bowman, 2 receptions for 28 yards and 2 scores tonight for Mod. Ryan Wisniewski, 1 reception for 24 yards, and Jeremy Neal with 6 haul-ins tonight for the Wranglers for 22 yards total. On the ground, leading the way was Ramad Jockey Bowman with 20 yards on the ground. Garrett Kettle also ran for 19 as well here this evening. Hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend. We will talk to you again very soon. Once again, don't forget to join us Monday night out at Rosa's Pizzeria there in the beautiful Prescott Valley, Arizona. And Jack Lumley checking in with us as well here. Lisa Holt telling us Gigi had 2 touchdowns here tonight, so maybe the stat sheet not quite on the mark here for coming out of Duke City. That's what I've got on the stat sheet here right now, but we'll get all that squared away here as we go forward. So thanks again for joining us tonight. Once again, have a great evening. Have a great rest of your Memorial Day, and we will talk to you again very soon. Go Wranglers.